Hi guys, welcome back to our channel In Your End Step. I'm joined again by Trevor. Today we're going to try out our enchantment decks, Enchantments against Enchantments. So I'm playing Tuvasa, the Sunlit. So recently I've been obsessed with the 2018 Commanders and the new legendary creatures that Wizards came out with. So I'm trying, basically it's the Esther deck with Tuvasa, the Sunlit as the commander. And there's only two cards I've changed. I've replaced a land with Reliquary Terror, and I've replaced one card, which unfortunately I can't remember what it is, with Tamio the Researcher. So just because I had that card in my collection and I just wanted to play with it, because what else are you going to do with magic cards?
Play with them.
Alright, over to you, Trevor.
Yeah, hi guys, it's good to be back again. I'm playing Trevor the Renewer. He's not an Enchantment Matters card, he's a life gain dragon, but I play him as an enchantment pillar fort deck. And I really liked the Commander 2018 cards because they were banned colors, so I just took about 14 of those cards, put them into the deck which already existed, and hopefully it all plays even better than it used to. So we're going Banned Enchantments versus Banned Enchantments.
Cool.
Okay.
Trevor, you're going first.
I am.
And I will start out my hand again.
Okay.
Let's see.
Are you happy for me to start?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play Plains, and then I tap one for land tax.
Woo!
Yay!
No!
Land tax is amazing. It was reprinted in Battle Bond, which is where I got my copy. At our club, we have a very casual way of playing Magic, and one of the things we do is we allow people to proxy up cards. As long as they have one original, you can then just make copies, put them into all the relevant decks, and then you don't have to buy like 10 copies of Land Tax because it's a 15 quid card. You just buy it once and then put it into all the relevant decks.
And the cool thing is, it's very friendly for new people. So Trevor's been running the club and going to the club for a long time, much longer than I have. My husband and I, we just joined about maybe 7 months ago, 6 months ago.
6, 7, yeah.
End of January, I think. And yeah, so we of course didn't have all the expensive cards. We just started with the basics, but it allows me and Duncan to explore new options in the deck as well. You know, I only have one copy of Doubling Season, but I have multiple green decks.
Absolutely.
So, you know, it just makes sense. Like, why would you make a token deck and not have a Doubling Season in it?
Absolutely, exactly.
So, yeah, and sometimes it also gives you a chance to try out the deck. If you think that Doubling Season is actually going to heavily improve the deck, then you might want to invest in it. But if you don't know and if you're unsure, then you get to try it out.
Absolutely. Give it a go, see if it works. I'm the same with the reprint of Doubling Season. I was finally able to buy one, and I have 6 decks that are green and tokens and or counters matters. So I made one, bought one, made 6 copies and put them into all the decks. So
Yeah.
Perfect.
Alrighty, so I will draw. I got the card that I put away.
Oh no!
I'm going to play an Evolving Wilds and pass to you.
Oh, that's funny. Alright, I will draw. And then...
Did you, you know you didn't, because I have to control more than you, don't I?
More, exactly.
Ah.
So I can't...
So land tax is not as good as it usually is.
Not as good as usual, but still okay. I will put a Lumbering Falls, comes into play tapped. It's a creature land, and I will pass to you.
Okay, so I will go and search for plains. I really should have done that earlier, but I will do that quickly. A plains that comes in tapped. And I will shuffle up very quickly. Do you know there was a time where we first played and we played without sleeves? How dare!
I'm horrified. You never told me that story before. That's awful.
We didn't know sleeves existed. What world did we live in?
Yeah, my goodness me.
Alright, draw.
And what friends let you play your decks without sleeves?
I will play a land for turn, and I will pass.
Okay. Untap and draw, and then I will go.
So I've actually not played this deck properly before with this as the commander. So I've played it a couple of times with Estrid as the commander, but I haven't played it with Tuvasa as the commander. So I feel like some of the cards may not actually work with the way Tuvasa works. I don't know if there are any that work because I don't know. We'll
I think
see.
there's so many enchantments that she probably works better than Estrid, actually.
See, I was told in terms of like just playing the enchantments, but what about the just gathering all the spells? I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to tap green for Lay of the Land, which is search for basic land, reveal it and put it into my hand, and then shuffle, and I will then pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Are you not going to play a land?
I'm not going to play.
Controversial.
Mm.
Oh my goodness, I've never come across someone who's not going to play land in their turn.
I will.
I will draw a card. I will play an island. Then I will
reveal the forest, put it into my hand.
going to tap 3. Does that count as you controlling an island?
No.
Anyway, I'm going to play in Cold-Eyed Selkie, which will probably make sense why I asked Trevor why he controlled an island.
Yes.
Over to you.
Okay. You control more lands than me, so I will go and look for...
As if you planned that, Trevor.
I'm so surprised. I'll just go and get 1 to start with. Forest.
We were discussing this earlier, but I don't think, like, so when the new sets come out, on YouTube especially, people play the sets as they are, but they don't change it up and they don't play it with the different legendaries as much.
No.
So what I'm trying to do is play it with the different legendaries. So like this case as well, especially, is where I'm playing with Tuvasa. I don't think there are many games in the world of YouTube, correct me if I'm wrong, but there aren't many games that play Tuvasa as the commander with the deck just as is. So hopefully this is an interesting experience for you guys as it is for me.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Do you still have the decks made as they...
So I have Saheeli and I have Estrid, as long as I just change up the commander. And I have Aminatu as exactly as it is. But I have changed up, what's the last one? Lord Grace quite a bit.
Right, because I was going to say, you know, I'm happy to play them with you.
Yeah, we could actually, because I don't think we can play Saheeli against Estrid, for example. We can do combinations with Animatu against I don't know, the other two. That's to me.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that if you want to just play them out the box, but with the alternative commanders.
Yeah, we could try actually. I don't know about the zombie stuff in Animatu though. I don't know. Like I don't think that really works, did it?
No. We can give it a try just for something fun to do.
Yeah. Ooh, that sounds fun. But you've left your mana untapped. I don't know how I feel about that.
Safe and confident.
The exact opposite, I think. I've got to give it a go. Right? Right?
Okay.
You suspiciously did not play an island, and I feel like now that you're searching for an island, you're gonna have an island in your hand.
True.
So.
But that doesn't necessarily mean I can do anything to stop Cold Out Selkie, though, even with...
I think you can.
I confess to nothing.
Okay. I'm going to pay 3 to play Tuvasa.
Okay.
Oh, screw it. I'm gonna attack for 1.
There we go, no blocks.
Ah, you did that to annoy me. I'm gonna draw a card.
Psych.
I was officially psych. Unfortunately, I have to discard.
You haven't played land?
Wanted to draw a card, and I wanted to draw another card, but you didn't let me. It's your fault. You could have searched for lands, Trevor. But you psyched me out, so I didn't do the thing that would have let me draw 2 cards instead. Okay, I will discard Righteous Authority. So it's a new card. Well, all of them are new cards. It says Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each card in controller's hand. At the beginning of your draw step, enchanted creature's controller. If at the beginning of the draw steps of the enchanted... Oh, that's confusing. That player draws an additional card. Since I'm drawing cards anyway, I think... Also, I can't play it, so... That's my logic. Over to you.
My turn? Okie dokie. I will draw a card for turn. Play a land for turn.
Still no island. I feel like you're doing it on purpose.
Couldn't possibly say. I don't know what you mean.
You psyched me out, Trevor. I just wanted to draw land.
I wanted to play... I think you should have. I'm going to play Rustic Study. Whenever an opponent plays a spell, I may draw a card unless the player pays 1. And I've got 6 cards I don't need to discard down, so I will pass to you.
That does not help the situation. I'm going to tap 3 to play Snake Umbra. I'm going to put it on Cold Eyed Sulky. I'm going to draw a card because it's the first enchantment spell this turn.
Yep.
I'm going to swing at you for 2.
No blocks.
Yay, drawing 2 cards.
You didn't play extra for the Snake Umbra here.
Sorry? No, I didn't. You can draw a card.
Yay.
I'm actually going to discard... So this is the weird thing about playing a deck that is going to play slightly differently. I discard Krufix's Insight. That's probably the wrong decision, but I feel like there are better cards in my hand. Reveal the top 6 cards of your library, put up to 3 enchantment cards among them onto your hand and the rest into your graveyard. The thing is, if I'd gotten 3 more cards, 3 good enchantments in my hand...
You probably just don't need it.
Yeah. So that was, again, just revealing my thought process.
It's probably better late game.
Yeah.
Probably you just don't need it at the moment.
Anyway, I got the land that I wanted, so pass to you.
Alright, untap. Draw. Okay, I shall play a forest.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Doing what on purpose?
I'm not playing islands.
I don't know what you mean. Blue, white, and 2 to play Ephara, the god of Polis. She's an enchantment god. She's indestructible, and as long as my devotion to white and blue is less than 7, she isn't a creature. At the beginning of my upkeep, if I had another creature into the battlefield under my control last turn, I can draw a card. And then I will pass to you. She's not a creature at the moment.
So what is your devotion then? How does it work?
You count up the number of blue and white pips, so there's only...
Oh, okay, devotion is that.
Yeah, there's only 4 on the board, and she needs 7 to be a creature.
My turn?
Your turn.
Untap. So she can't attack or block, so Cold-Eyed Sulky is still a thing.
I'm afraid so.
Alright, okay, draw. I'll play. Oh, sorry. Untap. Play a land for turn. It's a forest. Actually, I'm going to take my land back. I'm going to tap 3 to. So that's interesting. Okay, so question.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a thing. Enchantments generally say enchant creature, enchant permanent.
Mm-hmm.
If it says enchant creature, and if that's not a creature, can I not enchant it?
No.
Ah, okay then. Okay then.
You can only enchant her when she's a creature, and if you had a steal effect, like in Bolus's Clutches, if you stole her, and then you didn't have enough blue and white pips to keep her as a creature, the enchantment would fall off as well.
Ooh, which I might in this deck because we're playing enchantments against enchantments and we're saying the same colors.
Indeed.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to my original play of my land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to tap 5 to play Stevie.
Yay!
Loyal Guardian. So at the beginning of combat, I put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control.
Yes.
Currently, I have 2 creatures.
3.
Oh, well, 3 including that. 2 creatures that can attack.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't get to draw a card for playing an enchantment, but
No, because Stevie is a creature.
Stevie is a creature. But I will be putting +1/+1 counters on my creatures.
But I will draw a card because he didn't pay the extra one.
Of course, you may.
Hooray.
Combat.
I can't remember, yes.
I put a counter on each creature I control.
Absolutely.
And then I will once again just attack with my Cold-Eyed Selkie.
Alright, no blocks.
I will draw 3 cards.
Yes, you will.
See, the thing is, that's 3 power, but if it deals combat damage, you may draw a card. So do I draw 4 cards?
It's what?
Snake Umbra.
Yeah.
When it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Oh, yeah. So you draw a 4th card.
Yay!
Absolutely.
Don't know what I want to do with these cards though. I feel like I'm just drawing cards and having to discard cards that I don't know what to do with. This is weird.
Yeah, you need to get that reliquary tower out pretty quick.
2 cards. Okay. One of them is that. The other one is that. What? How do I have so many cards in hand?
You just drew 4. You were very, very lucky. I just want to have a look here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Cold-Eyed Selkie is a Matrix game. And so is Snake Umbra.
Oh, is it? Okay. So, can I put back a card?
Yeah, if you want.
So, these were the 4. No, I think I'll keep it. It's fine. It's
Okay.
fine.
But
Because
just
I
remember-
don't
just
know what
remember-
order they get in, but I'll remember for next
Just
time.
remember for next time.
Yeah,
they're-
next time.
They're Matrixers.
Okay, so we have. I will discard Ground Seal. I will discard Imperial Storm. One more. I'll think about it. You go ahead.
Okay.
I need to think about it. I'll discard it before you play anything, so it does not affect my decision.
I will untap. I will draw a card.
Soul Snare. So it says exile target attacking creature, but you don't seem to have very many creatures, so I think I'll be okay.
Alright, I will play a land for turn. I will tap green, white, blue +3 for Trevor. Trevor is now in play. And because I played a creature, my next upkeep I can draw a card. So I'll just put a little token on there to remind myself.
You can have this cool thing that Duncan made me to put on top of your deck.
There we are. Alright, little Scottish flag thing to remind me, and then I will pass to you.
Okay. Draw.
More card draw?
More card draw. Trevor, what is going on? Dear God. Is that a creature yet?
No. Ifara, I only got 6 pips, I think. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she is not a creature.
I'm going to tap 3 with a green to play Vow of Wildness. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and has trample and can't attack you or a planeswalker you control.
Wow.
Then it's my first enchantment spell this turn, so I draw a card. Trevor, the deck is letting me down.
Not on the drawing department.
Oh, this is untapped. I do apologize.
See, this is a card that doesn't translate to 1v1.
Oh yeah, because you in other
Because normally, because it says you have +3/+3, so what it wants is you want me to attack
other people,
your opponent
yeah.
with it, yeah.
Okay, so I go to combat. Everything gets +1/+1 counter.
It does. He can still block, right? It gets +3/+3 as trample and can't attack you or a planeswalker you control, so he is still a 9/9 blocker.
That's nice. That's great.
You only paid 3 for that. Are you paying for 4 for the Ballistic Study?
Sure, why not?
Indeed.
Can't do anything. Okay, I pass to you.
Okay.
Such a weird game.
So, because of Ifara, I draw an extra card.
Next turn. I feel it.
Right,
So discarded 2 cards for your reference. It's
Okay.
Daxos of Meletis.
Yeah, useless in that deck, yep.
And then Myth Unbound.
Oh, that's pretty good in that deck.
But I'm drawing enough cards already.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking just on the reduction side, but you just...
Yeah, but
No,
I don't
I
know.
agree with
I
you.
think I need more land.
At this stage, at this stage of the game, it's just not...
So let's see if I get there. Now that I have 7. Sorry, last turn I think I had 8 in hand, but I couldn't play any of them. If it's any consolation.
Yes.
Do you have Destroy Target Enchantment in your Enchantment Matters deck?
I will have. I'll have a couple of green or white spells in here, but I don't have them to hand. Otherwise, I would have probably killed that. Or yeah, probably would have killed it.
I mean, you were saying that it's not good in 1v1, but at the same time, I think it's quite good because I stopped myself from getting 6 flying damage this turn.
I've drawn my 2 cards.
From Ifira.
From the Ifara trigger. I don't think you're going to like at least one of them. I will play a land for turn, and I will then go...
I feel like you're no longer doing it on purpose, playing the islands.
I am then going to go 7 for Zendikar Resurgence.
Oh
no! Everyone knows. Great card. Lands tap for double mana, and whenever I cast a creature spell, I can draw a card. I still think Ifara is not a creature. I've still got only 6 pips. I was going to do something else, but obviously Zendikar changed my mind. So I can't do anything. I will pass to you.
This is weird. Like, I'm not drawing land, and you can't attack because my creatures are big. And your creatures are not creatures anymore yet.
Yeah, one is just an enchantment, and the other one is vowed by wildness.
Trevor, this is silly. I want to draw some land.
I think you should.
Okay, I'm gonna do some commander damage to you. 3 3 into blue for Whitewater Naiads.
Right.
When Whitewater Naiads or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, target creature can't be blocked this turn.
Ah.
This is my first enchantment spell.
Draw a card.
So I will draw a card.
Could be land.
It is land.
Hey!
So I'm not going to draw any more cards because I've played my land for turn. I'm going to make Tuvasa unblockable.
Sure. And she is a...
So, sorry, I move to combat.
Yeah.
Everything gets a counter.
Yeah.
So she is a 4/4 at the moment.
She's a 4. She gets +1 for each enchantment as well.
Oh, wow.
So...
She gets +2, so she's 6. My goodness, okay, she's better than I thought.
Where's the other one? Is that an enchantment?
Yeah, that's an enchantment creature. That's why I drew a card.
Right.
Because it's my first enchantment spell.
This also belongs to you? Vow of Wildness?
Gets for each enchantment you control. Do I control that?
You
yeah,
control
I guess.
it. It's in my side of the board, but you control it. So that's
so that's
7.
4 plus 3, 7.
7.
And it's unblockable. So 7 commander damage? I think that's quite good.
Yeah, it's a third of all commander damage. Okay. 27. This game is going the same as all the other games. The other days.
I don't think I've got much more to do though.
I thought today would be different. Okay, my turn?
Yes. I still think it would be different because I don't think I have any flyers. So the minute you get Trevor to get going...
Get free! Free Trevor! Right, I didn't play a creature last turn, so I only draw 1 card.
Mana taps for double though.
Okay. Right, I am going to go... I'm going to take that for 2 white.
Tapping 1 land for 2 mana.
Yay!
What?
So
6.
So that's going to be 2 white and 3, so I have 1 green floating. To play Angelic Chorus.
Here's a green dice to count your floating mana.
Yay! Thank you. And then she is now a creature. So.
Okay.
So
what you're saying is I can enchant her.
You can now enchant her, yes.
If only I had a way to do that.
Well, I wish it was Trevor that I could do this on, but alas. Let's quickly work out this.
How does it work when a land taps for double, but the land isn't an island or a forest? So what can you choose?
Yeah, because it says here, whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana to your mana pool of any type that land can produce.
Oh, that land can produce. So that land can produce green or blue.
Green or blue, so
you can choose.
double green, double blue, or green.
Right.
Yeah. It depends on the wording, but
yeah.
In this case, it's yeah. I'm going to do that for that. And I can't. I will go 2 blue and 2 to play Bident of Thassa, which is whenever a creature I control does combat damage to a player, I can draw a card.
So you've still got 1 floating. Do you want it still to be a green or a blue?
No, it's green because it's from there.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
But you could have used it though.
Yeah, but I needed 2 blue.
Alright. Okay.
So
it's still a green.
It's still a green. I am going to pay the 1 green to play Rancor onto Ephara. Enchanted creature gets +2 and has trample. And when Rancor is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, return it to my hand.
Cool.
So she is now an 8/5 with trample.
5.
Go to attack and swing. She's indestructible and trample and 8/5 with trample.
Cool. I think these guys are too good to block with.
And she has trample anyway, so.
Yeah, and she's indestructible, so even if I double block, or if I choose to double block, it's not going to make a difference.
Well, it will to me.
Oh, it will to you, but I'm not going to be your side, or am I?
Apparently not.
So, I will take 8, so I'm down to 32.
Right. And because she dealt damage, she's a creature that dealt damage, I can draw a card from Biden to Thessa.
I'm just going to move it.
Right, cool. Second main, I am going to tap that for 4, using 3 to play Kadama's Reach. Search my library for 2 basic lands, reveal them, put 1 on the battlefield, 1 into play tapped and the other on the battlefield, and then shuffle my library.
I want to do that.
So I'll go and get land. And then I will pass to you.
Okay, untap.
Let's see what else I need.
Oh my goodness. So, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Okay, so 27, 8. 8 and 4, 12, 13. 13 plus 4.
13 plus 4, what?
13, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think I can do 21 damage to you.
These are the 2. I will put 1 into play and 1 in my hand.
I don't think that's right though.
Well, you know that he can still block.
Yes, I do know that. I guess you will block if I force you to block. So I'm gonna do...
I will block even if you don't force me to.
I'm gonna try and do commander damage to you again. I can make it unlockable if I play an enchantment. Oh my goodness.
Let me have a look at the card. Whenever Whitewater or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, target creature can't be blocked this turn. Yep.
Oh.
Sounds awful.
I feel like I've got nothing else to do. I'm sorry, Trevor.
No, it's the deck's
It's what
doing...
the deck is telling me to do.
It is.
I'm going to tap this one as well. I'm going to play... Archetype of Imagination. Creatures you control have flying, creatures your opponent control lose flying, and can't have or gain flying.
Indeed.
An enchantment enter the battlefield, so I draw a card. Oh, please be a land. It's not a land. Being mana screwed. Although it doesn't seem like a problem, but it's a problem.
You paid 6 for that, eh?
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So I can draw a card.
Yes, you may draw a card. And because an enchantment entered, target creature can't be blocked this turn.
Yep.
So target creature is getting, go to combat.
Yeah.
Everything gets counter.
Absolutely.
Then
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm going to attack with 2 things because I want to draw some cards. So that's a 9/9.
Yeah.
That's 5, 6, 6, 6.
You know, it's not unblockable though, because I don't have an island. And I have a 9/9 blocker.
And deals combat damage, yes.
I
will, no, but it's flying.
Bonk! I mean, oh goodness. Absolutely. So it has Cloud walk or something. Yeah. Okay.
Cloud walk. Sure. So doing lots of damage to you.
9.
And 5.
5. Doesn't this put +1 on it as well?
Oh, 9 and 6. Okay.
Yeah, 6. So it's
14. 15.
15. So
Oh dear.
So I'm down to 12.
Sorry, Trevor.
Wow.
You seem to be like
just unlucky. And then 9, that's 16.
So I'm gonna draw some cards. I think I'm gonna draw. I think I've got to draw some land because I can't play any of these things. So as part of the May trigger, I'm gonna draw 3 cards. 3 cards.
Mm-hmm.
No, 2 cards. Because counting my hand, I already have 8. So if I draw 2, then I can discard 2 if I have to.
Because you can draw up to 7. Remember.
But I already have 8 in my hand.
And there's only 2 you want to discard, or 3 you want to discard. Is that
There's
what you're
only 2 I want to discard.
saying? I see. Okay.
So, that's nice. What I will do is I will play a land for turn. And then I will only discard 1, which will be Genesis Storm.
Well, don't you still have 8 in your hand then?
Oh, I do have 8 in my hand. Yeah, I need to draw and discard another one. I will discard Loyal Drake. It's too weak for the board I have just now.
Absolutely.
Beginning of combat.
And you don't want to draw cards either.
No. It's weird having discarding so much land as so many cards actually, because as we discussed earlier, I play decks that go smash face. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's very different to how you normally play. Grand.
Your god is always indestructible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I drew a land, if that's any consolation, but
That's funny.
I only have 1 enchantment, good enchantment to play.
Okay. I think what I need to do, I have to draw into something, otherwise I'm dead. So let's try.
I don't think you are, to be honest. You have an entire turn to think about it. Think about your imminent death.
Yes.
I mean, if it's quick, we could probably do another game with the same decks, similar to what we did the other day with the.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I can lose to you twice in one day, like the other time. Awesome.
Hey, although that was a fairer game, the second game was fairer.
It was great, yeah. So I'm going to go tap that for blue and white. So I have 1 floating, which I can't use. And I'm going to put Invocation of Saint Trap onto Ifara, God of Polar. So what that means is, whenever I attack, I create a 4/4 white angel creature, taps and attacking, and exile at the end of my turn. Obviously it won't have flying because of your thingy, but it will give me full life when it comes in. So I will go to attack. Ifara is still an 8, 6, 7. She's still a 7, 5. 6 and 8, 5. So she's an 8, 5. And then when she attacks, and with trample, and then when she attacks, I put an angel that should be flying but is not flying, and attacking.
Well, and the god's indestructible.
God's indestructible with trample.
So there's no point in blocking that one. I will lose out 2 good creatures if I do that.
Yes.
In terms of the angel, again, I think that if I lose out on this, that's more of a loss for me than it is for you. Because you have to exile that token, right? So
Yeah, just exile at the end of turn anyway.
I'm taking 9 and 4, so
6, 7, 8. 8. 8. She's an 8.
Okay,
Sorry,
sorry.
plus 2, so 8, so 12.
But does that not give it anything?
No, the angel
Oh,
is...
right, okay, so the angel is what it is the result, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 8 plus 4, 12. I think, even though I don't like it, I think I've got to take 12.
Okay,
Yeah.
so no blocks. Cool.
No blocks. I take 12. I'm down to exactly 20.
Okay, but I had 2 creatures deal combat damage. I can draw 2 cards from Biden to Thassa, and none of them are board wipes. So that goes away at the end of the turn. My turn's not necessarily finished.
Okay.
I'm not sure what I can do. Oh, I got 4 life from Angelic Chorus, which isn't going to help me at all with commander damage.
What are you going to do? You didn't get rid of Stevie. That's what you should have done.
I should have. I should have killed Stevie. I should have board wiped. I should have done so many awesome things. And yet, I did none of them.
So those of you who haven't watched the Loading Ready Run Commander 2018 video, the Loyal Guardian, which we keep calling Stevie, is a nod to
loading ready run,
which we both love watching the videos of.
We love them.
If you genuinely haven't watched it, you should totally watch the Commander 2018 and you will get a reference.
It's a very good show. You should just watch them all the time anyway because they're so good. But
well, they do this for a living and I'm starting it off as a hobby, so you know, there's a huge difference there.
There is. There is. I'm going to go, that's 5, 2 white, and I'm going to play Sigil of the Empty Throne, which is whenever I cast an enchantment, put a 4/4 into creature token with flying onto the battlefield.
Does it see that?
Does it see what?
Does it see itself being cast? So, whenever you cast an enchantment spell, create an angel, does it see itself?
Right, no it doesn't. It doesn't see itself. It does not, but I am going to play an island.
Not an island!
An island! I'm going to tap that for 4, 2 blue and 2 to play Comena's Awakening.
Nice.
At the beginning of my upkeep, I can draw a card if I have the City's Blessing, which I do. And because it's an enchantment, I get an angel. So I'll put that there. It's a 4/4, so I get 4 life. So I'm up to 20. 20 twins. 20s twins.
But I feel like putting that island in play has
sealed my doom. Although it's only the...
it's only that, and if I cast an enchantment spell, so...
Yeah, I die anyway if you cast an enchantment. So is there anything else I can do? Well, I have 2 blockers, and you have one that you can make unblockable, and one that has Island Walk, so... I pass to you.
Your fate has been chosen for you.
It has been.
Okay, untap. And draw. Okay, so I tap a forest to play Wild Growth onto my other forest.
So you draw a card because it's an enchantment.
I draw a card because it's an enchantment. Sorry, I should really untap my creatures. I will make Loyal Guardian, unblockable. Okay. So, I'm sorry, Trevor. 2 and 3, 5. So 3 and 2 blue to play. This is just overkill. Octopus Umbra. I'll put it on my command.
Oh my goodness me.
It's an enchantment. So Octopus Umbra makes Tifasa base power 8/8.
Yep.
And it's 9, 10, 11, 12. And whenever another enchantment enters the battlefield, I can make it unblockable.
Yes.
And she is big. Okay, so...
She's 14 at the moment.
And Loyal Garden is unblockable. Because the reason I chose Loyal Garden is because you control an island, so I thought
Absolutely.
might
So
as well.
You don't have
the
to
decision making. Okay, so again, just playing it out because dragging out Trevor's death.
Yes. Yes.
And then I swing with everything.
So she's something like a 14 all by herself.
14 by herself and unblockable. 8/8.
So
Plus 5.
You've received out like 30 commander damage to me.
Yep.
Okay. Well.
I
Good game.
we were just like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a moral victory, you know. It feels like a...
Let's see if this is a board wipe. Oh, no.
Oh, it's the same. Snap.
Yeah. Snap. Archetype of imagination.
What would happen if I play an archetype?
Because when I have priority, this
Mhm.
goes first. So in my turn,
Mm-hmm.
I think, in my turn, my creatures have flying and yours don't. And then in your turn, your
right.
creatures have flying
So it
and
changes
mine don't.
when
Because
each of us have priority,
Yeah.
right? Interesting. What did I have? Ooh, a land.
Let's see if that's
Is
a
the next one going to be land?
See if this is a board wipe.
No.
See how far away I was to be able to save myself. God damn it.
Estrid.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Have I got
Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself.
Oh, there it
Alright.
is. There it is.
So 4 turns away.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 cards away. But I would have been drawing 2 a turn.
That's true because you have City's Blessing. So you're 4 turns away.
4 turns away from being able to deal with that.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We're just kind of tidying up and finish up. I think we're going to play this one again. So I'll play Tuvasa, which has been quite good. And Trevor will again play the Trevor deck. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. We'll be back shortly.
Alright. Goodbye, everyone.